The following is a tag team match set for one fall. Introducing first, from Bad Street, Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 246 pounds, the Internet's television champion, Hi!
You just made the list!
And his partner from Marietta, Georgia, Chuck. From Birmingham, England, weighing in at 244 pounds, Hunter. And from Glasgow, Scotland, Goose Lady.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to another edition of Croakitoad Pro Wrestling, live every Tuesday night, live from Twitch and Kick right now. How's it going, Haru Tan? What's up, Alba Dragon Demon? How's it going? We got a tag team match. Let's kick things off here tonight. We've got Hype and Chuck in a spousal tag team on the left as they take on Feats and Buttons. Good confidants and close allies here in CPW, as this probably no doubt has something to do with Hype being the Twitch.tv television champion, the belt that Feats had for so long that we thought that he would go on to become this unstoppable monster and break all sorts of CPW records with that title reign until Hype came out of nowhere back at Slamsgiving and defeated him to take that title belt away. Now Feats wants that title shot back. Ooh, as he gets spiked on his head by Hype, who's all dressed up and ready for NASCAR 25. No doubt tags in his wife, Chalk. And she's got Feats' head cinched into the grapevine. Head scissors. If I were a betting man, I would say that this is leading up towards probably Feats getting his rematch clause against Hype for that television championship at the Croaki Cabaret coming up at the end of the month. But we shall see how that one pans out. We just have collateral damage in the form of Chalk and Buttons involved in this thing, as now the ladies are going to duke it out here in our opening contest in this tag team match. Double knees to the breadbasket of Buttons while she's down as Chalk goes for the cover. But there's Buttons with the quick kick out. How's it going, Maggie? Welcome in. Hope everyone's doing well. Thanks for joining us tonight here for another episode of CPW Wrestling. Did everyone check out the Croakitoad Pro Wrestling Golden Rope Awards that were released a few days ago? Inside cradle by Chalk, but Buttons kicks out. In fact, we have one Golden Rope Award winner in this match right now. The 2025 Breakout Star of the Year, Feats, involved in this match as Buttons goes high flying off the top rope. Huge splash. And nails the mark on Chalk, and now she's got a finisher locked and ready. She's going to go for the wing clipper here. And drops Chalk with it. Clipping the wings, goes for the cover. We need Hype to come in and make the save for his wife. Ooh, he was a little slow there, but he still got the job done. Almost an early victory there, an early dub for the team of Feats and Buttons. And the tag made. Feats is back in. Missing the headbutt. Button, Chalk rolling out of the way. And a leapfrog back elbow. Dropping Feats like a bag of potatoes. Tag made. Hype's now in. Ooh. Exchange of lariats, but Feats wins out. Here comes Buttons, getting caught in powerbomb position. And Hype telling Buttons to get to her feet. Here he goes, springboard, hits a dropkick. And Buttons is down, there's a tag. Chalk is now back in, 3-star match rating here in our opening contest. Hey, guess what, ladies and gentlemen? This is the beginning of this is the very first show where you can start qualifying for the Golden Rope Awards for 2026. So it all begins right here tonight. Make a good impression. This is starting from here on out. Everyone qualifies for Golden Rope Awards 2026 because it is a new year. It is the first event, first CPW in the year 2026 right here. And now Buttons grabbing Chalk by the ears and throwing her on the back. On the mat. Buttons now going to the top rope. Gonna go high risk here. Another big high splash off the top. Connects 2 for 2 on that one. And now she hooks the peg on Chalk. But she's able to kick out. Looked like Hype was gonna come in and make the save for his wife, but it was not necessary.
Ricky in 3D set has just come in with a raid. Thank you for joining us, friends.
Your booty is so delicious. Over on Baldur's Gate 3, I'm sure you were looking at a bunch of delicious booties on that game over there. Thank you so much for the raid, R.E. Kitten. Thank you so much. Welcome in, everybody, to Croakitoad Pro Wrestling, our Tuesday night wrestling show where all of my community and fellow Twitch streamers do battle one-on-one for title shots feud storylines, and we just overall just beat the crap out of each other. This is our opening contest, as we have Chalk and Hype teaming up in spousal battle against Feats and Buttons. Now Chalk going to the top rope, looking for big high risk, but missing the elbow drop onto Feats on the outside of the ring. He rolled out of the way in the nick of time. And Hype is going to make Feats pay for that one. Oh, winds him up with the suplex and drops him almost on the steel ring steps on the outside. How's it going, Insipid Zoo? Thanks for joining in with the R.E. Kitten raid. Appreciate that very much. In fact, R.E. Kitten herself is on our roster too. She had a match last Tuesday. And what I was describing is a 2-on-2 Goth Mommies tag team match. Quite interesting. We are up to an 8 count. We need to get back into the ring. 9 count. Feats does not care. It's a draw. It's a draw. Oh my God. When have we ever seen a draw? Wow. Well, Feats didn't care about winning the match tonight, apparently. He was too busy trying to beat the crap out of Chalk. And that just goes to show that this thing is way beyond wins and losses. This is about Feats wanting that TV title back away from Hype, and I think he was trying to make a statement there by beating the crap out of his wife on the outside of the ring, ignoring the ring out call, and just resorting to trying to beat her up. He wants that title belt back, and I feel like this is a blood feud about to begin, and I think Chalk and Buttons just happen to be in the middle of it. Well, I don't know what song to play for a draw, so we'll just play the Resident Evil Basement theme. A draw. Can I also point out that this is the very first match of CPW for 2026, and it's a draw? Is this how we're going to start 2026 for Croakitoad Pro Wrestling? With a draw? That's crazy.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Omaha, Nebraska, weighing in at 375 pounds, the Lord! And his opponent from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 269 pounds, Ryan Matthews!
All right. Ooh, match number 2 tonight. We've got a big boy battle here, one-on-one. Ryan Matthews taking on the Lord of Goats, the former Kappa champion. And according to, from what we saw in the Croaki Cabaret banner that was released just a few hours before we went live tonight, it looks like Ryan Matthews is confirmed to be in the Rumble match at the end of the month. So he is one of the 30 entrants officially listed for the match. We have 9 spots still open on the roster for people to join in who weren't featured on the main banner. But that should tell you just how loaded this year's Croaki Cabaret match is going to be, including last year's winner, Raji, who is no doubt probably looking to do a repeat win and earn himself a right to main event the big one again, 2 years in a row, Hulk Hogan style, for a world heavyweight title shot. Against Cassidy Ryan. Here comes the Lord of Goats now, smashing Ryan Matthews into the corner using his sheer weight, size, and volume. And usually Ryan Matthews towers over everybody else he usually fights against. It's very unique to see someone larger than Ryan Matthews for a change. Just goes to show there's always a bigger fish in the ocean here at CPW. As a fight is engaged on the outside, and Ryan Matthews trying to puncture through that big overshield of the Lord of Goats here in our second match of the night. And we're already outside of the ring looking for a ring out count, just like in the first match. Oh! Oklahoma slam on the outside. That'll knock the oxygen out of you. How funny would it be our first 2 matches in 2026 ends in a draw? Oh my God, Ryan Matthews getting completely launched with a thrown powerbomb. Getting decimated on the outside of the ring here. Oh no, and Lord of Goats. Wait, we are in dangerous waters here. We may be looking at it. Oh my God. 9, Ryan Matthews has got to answer the call here. Get in the ring. He does not. Our second match of 2026 ends in a count out. Back-to-back matches to start off the new year. What is going on? Well, this is going to make it a really quick and easy night, I guess, if this keeps happening. My God. Can we get a hardcore match next? That way there's no countouts for a change.
The following contest is a fatal four-way match. Making her way to the ring from Colorado Springs, Colorado, R.E. And her opponents, first, from Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 242 pounds, Ray North.
Hello.
That's what I'm talking about.
And from Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 236 pounds, Dan Aiden. And representing Vicious and Delicious from Erie, Pennsylvania, Lady Lauren.
All right, here we go. Match number 3, and hopefully this one doesn't end in a count out. We've got ourselves a 4-way match. We don't usually see multi-person matches, but I guess tonight is an exception to kick off the new year. And I'm not sure if this is over the top rope elimination or if this is pinfall or submission elimination or first falls for that matter. I guess we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. But we do have R.E. Kitten involved in this match who just sent a raid over to us tonight. So thank you, R.E. Kitten. And hopefully we got fingers crossed on a big dub here tonight for the win. We've got Raynor also involved in this thing. Lady Lavin, who just got kicked right in the face. Ouch. And Danny D. Oh, okay, so Lady Lavin just escaped the ring, so it is actually, in fact, not an over-the-top rope. I'm assuming this has to win by pinfall or submission. Now that
Thanks. Much appreciated.
The next question is this going to be first falls or elimination? I have no idea, but thank you for the gift sub there.
Disco Bunny has just given a gift sub to Ricky and 137. Thank you. They have gifted 62 times.
Yay, thank you. Thank you for doing that. Appreciate that very much. Very cool. Thank you for the gift sub there. Appreciate that. Ari Kitten with a big resub. That's awesome. Appreciate the support. Oh, it looks like weapons are going to be involved in this as well. Lady Lavin going for a kendo stick. No draw for predictions. Right? Yeah. Well, so far we know that it's not an over-the-top battle royal and weapons are allowed. So if it's standard rules, I'm assuming it's going to be first fall. So the first person to go for a pinfall or submission is going to win this thing. And eliminations are out the door. Anyone with a keen eye might have also noticed that we have 2 ladies and 2 gentlemen in this match too. Going for 50-50%. Oh, spiral pile driver. Kitten onto Raynor. Going for the cover. Danny trying to quickly come in and break it up. So there you go. Answers that question. This thing is going to be whoever scores the first pinfall or submission will win the entire match. Classic Fatal 4-Way rules then. That means everyone's going to have eyes in the back of their head on this one. But Kitten goes for the first straight pinfall to try to win the match. Not quite enough damage done and dealt with yet, though, to get the job done. Danny hitting a neck breaker onto Raynor. Now Lady Lavin and Danny are going to square off in the ring. Kitten is going for another weapon. She's got a steel chair. R.E. Kitten. Oh! And Raynor just got cracked over the face with a steel chair shot from Kitten. Letting her anger and transgressions loose here tonight on CPW at the expense of Raynor, as Lady Lavin trying to sneak one in the ring on Danny, but doesn't quite work. Everyone's back in the ring now. Ooh, nice reverse from Kitten. Looked like Raynor was going for a fall-away slam, but she turned the tides on that one. Nice suplex from Lady Lavin onto Danny, and a flapjack by Kitten onto Raynor. And now it's going to be Lady Lavin and Kitten squaring off. What's she going for? Wait, is she going for a vertebreaker? No. I was going to say AJ Jacobs might have something to say to that. That was a pretty wicked maneuver right there Lady Lavin just did on Kitten. Completely laid her out. Raynor is back out of the ring again. And here comes Lady Lavin working on Danny Adi, who trained in the Heart Dungeon up in Canada. As you can tell from his colors and representation, the next generation of Heart family member, Heart Dungeon member. Lady Lavin off the top in the ring as Raynor drops Kitten on the outside of the ring, hits a moonsault splash. And we got fighting everywhere. Kind of hard to keep track of what's going on when you have bodies and weapons and Brutality happening all over the place. Uh-oh, Lady Lavin's going to go for that finisher again. Starts off like a vertebreaker. Oh, Kitten going high risk off the top to the outside and narrowly gets Raynor in the head. But she's got to get back in the ring here. Lady Lav, no. Wow, everyone was crashed out on the outside of the ring, but Lady Lavin still didn't do enough damage to put Danny away. Wait, is she going to go? Oh, and she hits an Angel's Wings on top of that. But now Kitten is ready to break the pin off. Springboard and drop kicks Lady Lavin in the back of the head. And now Kitten's got a finisher locked and ready here. What's she going to go for? Oh, she's going to go for that butterfly suplex. Very sick move. I love it. Going for the cover on Lady Lavin. Is anyone going to come in and make the save? 1, 2. No, Lady Lavin kicks out. 4.5 match star rating. Well, at least this one can't end in count out because there are no count outs. So that's GG's on Eric Bischoff's part booking this match. Looks like Lady Lavin countering out of a DDT attempt by Danny Adi, and now Raynor is going to quickly roll up Lady Lavin and try to get the win here. Is he going to do it? No. Lavin kicks out before the 3. Here comes R.E. Kidden. Oh, and drops Raynor on his skull with the rotating pile driver. The referee very slow to make the count. Almost screwing Kitten over there. That could have been a 3 if the referee was ready. Man, this is anyone's ball game. Anyone could walk out with the win on this one. Danny gets crashed out. Raynor hits Kitten with a neck breaker. Now Lady Lavin's back in the ring. And now she's going for Raynor, but Kitten's back up. Here comes that face, that Verta face breaker. Verta face buster, I guess we'll call it. Oh, look at Kitten. Wise move there. Crashing out Lavin. Go for the pin here. 1, 2. Lady Lavin doesn't see it, and Kitten picks up the win. She sneakily got it. She sneakily got it. Lady Lavin didn't notice the pin was there, and Kitten walks out with the win tonight.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Montreal, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 238 pounds, T-Man. And his opponent from Kamakura, Kanagawa, Japan, weighing in at 600 pounds, Su-Oh!
All right, we got quite the mismatch here when in terms of looking at this match visually. Sumo over 500 pounds, but can pull off moves like any cruiserweight you can think of. 450 splashes, moonsaults, springboard dives, top rope splashes. He can do it all, and it's crazy and it defies the imagination. I don't know how he does it. It's the magical powers of CPW, I guess, but Sumo can do it and pull it off. He can flip and fly and flop all over the ring. So Demon's got to watch out. And plus, this is an exhibition match. So two things to note. Number one, we could have our third count out of the match, the third count out of the night so far out of 4 matches. Number one. And number two, Demon is going to be completely out of his element because he's usually used to residing in the hardcore division. So Demon will not be able to rely on any kind of weapons in this match here against the big boy Sumo. So this should be definitely an interesting contest in this first time pairing up between these two here on the CPW roster. Can Sumo pull off the win, or will Demon showcase his skills without the usage of weapons? Oh, and there you go. The aforementioned high-flying maneuvers of Sumo. How he was able to just glide up off the top rope and hit a moonsault is just Twilight Zone, really. As Demon uses a headbutt, resulting in his horns headbutting Sumo in the back. And then pops Sumo on the ground, goes for the cover, but Sumo immediately kicks out. I was flabbergasted by the top rope moonsault already. And now leaping DDT. Ooh, looks like they both got a bit of that one. Jumps back into the ring, and Sumo's going to win out on the exchange. Some high kicks. How he has the flexibility to kick that high is yet another question. Uh-oh, here comes a springboard here. Another high-flying maneuver from Sumo. Oh, he tried to go for the crossbody, but Demon sidestepped out of the way. Oh, Demon's biting the hand of Sumo. He's biting Demon, biting the fingers of Sumo. He may not be able to use weapons in this match, but he can use his teeth and his horns, and that's what he's done so far. Diving shoulder block off the middle rope, and Sumo kips up to his feet. What the heck? How did he do that? And now Demon was ready for him. Back body drop. And is going to hit a spine buster to seal the deal. Now climbing on top of this mound of flesh and going for a cover, but only gets a 2 count. Our first match of the 2026 calendar year here for CPW. Our first 2 matches ended in countouts. Well, actually, our first match was a draw. When do you ever see a draw? The first match of 2026 was one, only in typical CPW fashion. You can't even script this stuff. Second match ended in a count out. What a fascinating way to start off 2026 for Croakitoad Pro Wrestling, that's for sure. Fourth match of the night, Demon versus Sumo, one-on-one. And Demon screaming over at Sumo, telling him to get to his feet, hits a toe kick, and DDT Sumo head first into the mat. Gonna go off the ropes now and hit a splash onto the meat mountain of Sumo, now going for the cover. Not yet enough damage dealt to pick up the win. And now Demon gonna go top rope, bare feet and all. He's gonna go for some high risk here. Will it pay off? Oh, he tried to go for that shoulder block again, but Sumo caught him and makes him pay for it. Now Sumo's ready with something. Oh no, what's this? Oh! The Sumo splash. And he sat all his weight on top of Demon. Somehow he's able to kick out before the 3. That is a lot of weight to be sat on your shoulders for sure, but Demon was able to do it. And now, oh, Sumo just busted his tailbone. Went for a leg drop from the ring apron. Didn't get all of it. Still goes for the cover regardless, but Demon kicks out. Oh, 360 leg drop, leaping leg drop now from Sumo. Where's he going? Demon slowly getting to his feet and gets hit with a clothesline and another. And a super kick right to the demonic face of Demon, taking him off his feet. Oh, he tried to go for the cheap shot kick, but Sumo saw it coming, a standing drop kick from Sumo. Oh my God, he's going to the top rope. He's gonna fly to the outside. Oh my God, a top rope moonsault to the outside of the ring. What the hell did we just see? And he gets right back up to his feet and hits the Sumo roll. Jesus. How is a man that's 500 pounds able to do this? I don't get it. I absolutely don't get it. It boggles the mind. This should not be happening. But it is. Before our very eyes, Sumo pulling off some of the craziest stunts I've seen as Demon goes for the headbutt, utilizing the horns again. He can't use any weapons, so he's using the weapons that are attached to his body, I guess. And now Sumo looking to continue the theme of countouts tonight. 6. Demons need to get back in the ring. Oh, he's taking his time. 7 count. All right, here we go. The match will continue. Demon side headlock. And pops Sumo in the forehead and now goes for the cover. Is that going to be enough? I don't think so, no. Demon was a little optimistic on that one. You're going to need to do a little bit more than that to put Sumo away. Just choking him out while he's on the mat now. And now working the arm. Demon again going to resort to the top rope. Feeling that that's all he can basically do in a top rope elbow drop. Connects right on the mark. Macho Man style. Ooh, yeah. And here's Demon. Oh, my God. Sleeper slam. I don't know how he's able to hoist all 500 pounds of him up like that, but he was. Demon's got a finisher ready. Oh, no, what's this? The demonic spike. Oh. And he shoots a hard thumb into the side of the jugular. That might be it for... No! Sumo somehow kicks out. I don't know how, but Sumo was able to power out of the Demon finisher. And this match will continue. Now see Sumo off the ropes, getting hit with a lariat. And we're back outside the ring again. Demon, oh my God. He's going to go high risk. Oh, he missed. Sumo wisely got up on the ring apron. Good thing Demon didn't tear his knee or roll his ankle on that one, missing the axe handle. And now Sumo's back in control. Harsh knee to the side of the head. Avoiding the spikes sticking out of his skull. Sumo with a finisher locked, but he missed. Demon stepped out of the way. Nice move by Demon. avoiding a possible finishing maneuver from Sumo, and DDT Sumo to the outside. And now we're watching that ring out count go up again as we're up to a 7. And now Demon just throws Sumo into the ring. And now we can continue this fight as Demon's going to try to go for his finisher again. Oh, he's going to hit it. He's going to hit it. Thumb right to the jugular. Right to the windpipe of Sumo and pins him right after the fact. Is it enough? And it is. Demon. Wow. What an uphill battle that was for Demon, but he's able to get the win here tonight over Sumo one-on-one.
Thank you for the follow.
Tag team match. Introducing first, from London, England, weighing in at 252 pounds, North Green Phillips. From Manchester, England, weighing in at 230 pounds, Kid Ace Valentine. And from Little Rock, Arkansas, weighing in at 302 pounds, Rock Hardcore Mean. And from Aberdeen, Scotland, weighing in at 240 pounds, the Assassin CS. From Allentown, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 248 pounds.
Light me up!
From Greenwich, Connecticut, weighing in at 239 pounds, Mr. Cole!
Well, you got the players right. You just didn't get the match right. I ain't doing it. I ain't got time for that. Catch me outside. How about that? All right, we got ourselves a 3-on-3 match. We've got the team that we talked about last Tuesday. Remember, it was... Yes, exactly. Laura Croft approves. The team on the left. Actually, Laura Croft could approve for both teams, honestly, but more so the team on the left, Laura Croft approves. We could call it Team LC. It was the team we talked about on last Tuesday's show, where it was Kadaj Valentine and North Greenfield coming out together as a tag team as they took on the tag team champions, and they actually beat them, which was shocking. But I remember mentioning the fact that last Tuesday, Kadaj and North Greenfield could be on a team with badass games, Rock Hard Meat, and they could be known as Team LC or Team Bag or Team Croft or Team Tomb Raider or something, the trio of them. And look what we have right here. We have exactly that right now. We've got Rock Hard Meat, Kadaj Valentine, and North Greenfield on the same team on the left side of the ring as they take on Team Coke Incorporated with Mr. Coke, CS, and Roxas on the right in this 3-on-3 tag team format match. Of course, we know, as already advertised, that Coke and Roxas will be in the Croaki Cabaret Royal Rumble match at the end of the month for a shot at the World Heavyweight title at the main event of the big one. And there are 9 spots left in that match, so I'm sure we'll be seeing some qualifying leading up to that event at the end of the month. There's still a lot more people left on the CPW roster that certainly want one of those 9 remaining spots to be in the Rumble match at the end of the month, as Rock Hard Meat gets tagged in and completely brick walls CS, but he rolls so quickly up into an inside cradle, but only gets a 1 count off that. So far as Agent CS is not tagged out to either Coke or Roxas. Staying in this thing, Rock Hard Meat with the stalling suplex, almost a brain buster. Almost shades of his finisher, the jackhammer. And now here comes Mr. Coke. And now it's going to be Mr. Coke versus Mr. Bag. This could be a first time ever. Have we ever seen Coke versus Bag in CPW? I think we're seeing history in the making here in our first event of the year of 2026. It's in the middle of a 3-on-3 tag match, but still, regardless, Rock Hard Meat dropping Coke head first into the top turnbuckle pad in the corner. And now goes the blows on Mr. Coke, who's usually too busy trolling Roxas, Spike Ryan, Alicia, or whoever else to really expand outside of his cone zone in CPW. So this is brand new territory for Mr. Coke. Ooh, and some forearm blows to the side of Rock Hard Meat's head, as we see Kadaj Valentine and North Greenfield, the cohorts of Rock Hard Meat tonight, in his corner watching on. And now it looks like the momentum has shifted. Mr. Coke now in control of the matchup for his team. How's it going, Mr. Tofu's barrel ass? Welcome in. For anyone new, welcome to It's Tuesday Night CPW. It is a Tuesday night wrestling show we do every Tuesday, featuring community members and fellow Twitch streamers doing battle, CPU versus CPU simulation for title belt storylines, plots, feuds, and major events. Rock Hard Meat going to the top rope after hitting a Dominator onto Mr. Coke, but only getting a 2 count thanks to his partner coming in and making the save. Mr. Coke with a leaping tag, and now CS is back in. Rock Hard Meat does not tag out to one of his buddies, though. Overhead press slam by Rock Hard Meat to CS. And so far, we have not seen Roxas or Kadaj enter the match legally. As, Rock Hard Meat with a cheap shot to Roxas, bringing him in the hard way. And there's CS trying to hit a lariat on Rock Hard Meat, but it goes nowhere. And now Rock Hard Meat has got CS. He may be in big trouble here. And he's got him up in a jackhammer right next to Roxas, who is dazed and confused, and it has to be Mr. Coke to come in and make the save. I think Roxas was hit with an EMP smoke grenade. He couldn't help make the save there for CS. And now Rock Hard Meat switches it on CS, and now he's stuck in a corner in bad territory. And he's going to yoink him out of the corner. Rock Hard Meat has stayed in this match a long time. He's not tagged out in a while, but I guess he hasn't really needed to. He's been taking the fight to everybody. Uh-oh, he's got CS up on the top rope, but he's able to counter that. Bicycle kick from CS, dodging a grapple from Rock Hard Meat. And now here comes Agent CS utilizing some CQC strats. Oh, nice move into a cross arm breaker onto Rock Hard Meat, trying to get him to submit. Oh, and wow, completely contorts the arm around, now working on the other one. He's got Rock Hard Meat all tangled up. Ooh, looking to pop the shoulder out. Ouch. That'll tear a rotator cuff. And CS, nice butterfly DDT right next to his own partner, though. That was a bad ring positioning there. Kadaj was easily able to make it into the ring and make the save. CS has got a finisher locked in, and he's got the choke. He's got the choke. Oh my God, the strength of CS, able to connect with a rear naked choke onto Rock Hard Meat. I'm sure CS has done that to plenty of targets and hit markers in his career, choking people out. Next thing you know, you'll see CS wearing Rock Hard Meat's attire, walking around acting like him. We wouldn't know the difference, would we? And here comes Roxas for the first time into the match, legally tagged in, and he gets power slammed by Rock Hard Meat. Now Kadaj in for the first time. And so now all 6 participants have made it into the ring legally in this 3-on-3 tag team matchup. And now Roxas sends Kadaj over to the corner, makes a quick tag back to CS. And now we're going to get some double team from Roxas and CS. Double shoulder block. And now CS is back to being the legal man again. I'm not sure if I agree with this quick tag back out. I feel like Roxas needs to stay in there a little bit more. He's definitely the freshest man for the team. Kadaj narrowly dodges a knee to the side of the head. Reverse whip. And CS is in the bad. Yep. Cheap shot from North Greenfield makes CS regret his decision being in the wrong corner of the ring. And now Kadaj just lighting him up right now. And a feet grinder to the face. And now Kadaj going to the top rope next to his homeboys on the left. Can he capitalize with this top rope move? Nice missile drop kick, taking CS off his feet. I'm trying to figure out what we should call these boys on the left. Team Explosions. Oh, pump kick connects that time. And CS makes a tag again. Roxas is back in. Oh, and Kadaj walks right into a big Roxas boot to the face. He puts some extra hoagie sauce on that one. And here comes Roxas now. Oh, insult to injury from Roxas. Screaming at Kadaj, light me up. And here comes Rock Hard Meat to make the save. Roxas trying to get his hands on Rock Hard Meat. And now lighting Kadaj up now. Oh, but he fires back with a lariat, taking Roxas off his feet. Roxas getting spun around, rear waist lock. And averted DDT from Kadaj. And now he's going to make a tag to North Greenfield. Oh boy, these two do not see eye to eye, that's for sure. This is definitely a first time ever at CPW. North Greenfield and Roxas going head to head here in CPW tonight. Quick roll up. And what the heck is going on? Roxas with a very provocative pinfall on North in the corner, but his teammate was able to make the save. Neck breaker combination for Roxas, keeping North Greenfield down to the mat. And now Roxas lighting him up with some kicks. Ooh, and one final kick to the side of the head. He definitely got lit up on that one. Here comes Roxas now. Inside out, shovelplex. North Greenfield landing face first into the mat. Nope. Yeah, that was very sussy. He almost got the 1-2-3 on that, but North Greenfield was able to kick out before the 3 count. And now Roxas drop kicking North Greenfield clear out of the ring. And now he's going to go after Rock Hard Meat. And now Kadaj. Roxas trying to go for a team kill streak here. Oh my God. Oh, he DDTs Kadaj skull first in the ring apron. And now Roxas and North Greenfield are battling on the outside. Out North missed the chop, and now Roxas sending North into the barricade. Lots of rolling counters. Neck breaker from North Greenfield. And now Roxas getting distracted, but Kadaj says, get back in the ring. We're done with countouts on tonight's show, that's for sure. North Greenfield with a rear waistlock. And he's got Roxas by his visor and pops him in the side of the glasses. North Greenfield now meandering over, making a tag to Rock Hard Meat. And now he's back in. Bad time for Rock Hard Meat to taunt, though. Roxas was ready for him. And inside out into the shovelplex. And Rock Hard Meat got dropped with the net grid on that one, but North Greenfield makes the save. Great saves, I have to say, from both teams from both sides of the ring so far, as we have a 4-star match rating in this 3-on-3 contest tonight. Oh, release suplex from Rock Hard Meat, just chunking Roxas into the mat. And now Roxas is up. Ooh, gets hit with a power slam. Rock Hard Meat gonna go high risk. This is a long ways to go. Oh my God. He practically floated across the ring, smashing Roxas into the mat, but he's able to kick out. Completely pancakes Roxas, but he's not out yet. Nice move by Rock Hard Meat. Hitting the whippersnapper, but he misses the leg drop. Roxas missing the follow-up basement drop kick. Rear waistlock from Rock Hard Meat and a release German suplex, throwing Roxas across the ring. Roxas really needs to make a tag, I feel, maybe to Mr. Coke. I mean, at this rate, I feel like Mr. Coke is the freshest person on their team. Nice Acai moonsault from Roxas. Landing on the mark on Rock Hard Meat. And it looks like Roxas may be sending Rock Hard Meat over to make a tag. And he tags in CS. And here we go with more double team moves from Mr. Coke Enterprises. And CS connects with a bicycle kick, but Rock Hard Meat pops him in the head. Great back and forth match we have here in this 3-on-3 tag match. Oh, North Greenfield trying to go for cheap shots, but CS caught him. Nice T-bone suplex. And Rock Hard Meat. Oh, CS using his bald head to headbutt Rock Hard Meat. And now Mr. Coke is back in. We haven't seen him in a while. And he reverses out of Rock Hard Meat's grasp and drops an inverted DDT. Rock Hard Meat slowly trying to make the crawl to his teammates. And Coke missing the high-risk move. Rock Hard Meat goaded him in and made him fall for it. And now Mr. Coke getting whipped over to the left side of the ring.
Miles Wildmore _18 has just come in with a raid. Thank you for joining us, friends.
Yes, thank you for joining us, Miles Wildmore. I saw you were building Lego sets on your stream. Did you finish the Lego piece? Thanks for the raid. Welcome in, everybody, to another Tuesday night CPW. Mr. Coke, oh, chop blocks the leg out from underneath Rock Hard Meat. And he tried to make a tag, but Mr. Coke said, I don't think so. And look at this, he's pinning him right in front of his fellow friends in the corner, but no assistance is needed. Rock Hard Meat kicks out on his own, and here comes Mr. Coke. Oh! Winds him up and drops Rock Hard Meat face first in the canvas. And cold stunner, cold Coke stunner. It's the cold Coke stunner, my God, the cold Coke stunner. Badass Games got served with a cold Coke. But it's a good thing Kadaj Valentine was there to make the save and rescue him from that predicament. Otherwise, this match would have been over. And Mr. Coke back in control again. He's got Rock Hard Meat up on the shoulders. Oh my God. Just completely power bombs him into the mat. And Coke says, suck it to Roxas. And he's flipping Roxas off. He's on your team. What are you doing? He just told Roxas, suck it. And he flipped off Roxas. What are you doing? He's on your team. Can you not put Coke v. Roxas aside for one match? You're supposed to be working together to take on Team Rock Hard Meat. Jesus Christ, that needs to be a clip for sure. Mr. Coke now going after North Greenfield. But North Greenfield's going to counter and hits a power bomb. And no, Miles, your match is not half away. Did we get raided by Miles Wildmore?
Thank you for the follow.
But then another Miles came with the Miles raid. Do we have double the Miles? Wow. How crazy is that? Roxas trying to go for the top rope moonsault, but he missed. Didn't quite get enough on that one. And North Greenfield gets yeeted out of the ring. Into the hands of CS. And North Greenfield is being contained out here over on the right-hand side of the ring. Oh, and North Greenfield chunks Roxas head first into the post. And I think he's been busted open. He might have a malfunction in his visor, in his net grid visor. CS getting drop kicked, cheap shotted out, but Roxas makes it before the 10 count. Pops North Greenfield with a back elbow and drops him with a DDT. North Greenfield now busted open. Nice pin here from Roxas. Way across the ring from Team Rock Hard Meat, but it doesn't matter. Rock Hard Meat still makes the save as we now have a 5-star match rating. Here comes Roxas, now more kicks to North Greenfield. And he's lighting them up. And just stomping away at North Greenfield now. Roxas now going to the top rope. Here we go. Oh, he's going to go for the limit break. And Roxas walking the top rope with the limit break goes for the cover on North Greenfield. No one's coming in to make the save. Is it required? 1, 2. No, Roxas almost picks up the win. He was less than a second away. But the match will continue. And North Greenfield getting sent to the ring apron. Roxas missing the drop kick and gets hit with the clothesline. For anyone new joining the channel tonight, we do this every Tuesday night. It's CPU versus CPU simulation, featuring all of the Croakitoad Twitch community in matches against one another and fellow Twitch streamers and communities here on Twitch. Every Tuesday night. Thanks for joining us. Welcome in. This is our 4th or 5th match of the night. We have our big Royal Rumble pay-per-view match event coming up at the end of the month. And there is a first-time subscriber. Thank you so much for doing that.
NidiSX has just subscribed for the first time at tier 1. Thank you. بالمئة رو and put بالمئة.
Very nice. Thank you so much for the first-time sub here on Twitch. Appreciate that. Enjoy those Croakitoad emojis in the ad-free viewing. And you can also enter to win into this month's sub raffle on Discord, which is for a custom-made Creeper Perler from Minecraft. In our Discord server in the subs only category. Here comes Roxas now, tag made. CS is back in. Another shoulder block working together. What a great back and forth match this has turned into. Especially considering this is the first time that any of these guys have ever really met inside the ring here at CPW. Great first time showing between these two. This could definitely go either way at this rate. Double knees to the spine of Kadaj, and CS gets popped with a cheap shot. I can see North Greenfield's got a cut right on the bridge of his nose. His nose might be... He might have got his nose broken by Roxas in this match. That's what it's looking like. And now CS is in a bad part of town. North Greenfield back in. And now the Bag Boys working together on CS. Ooh, and CS getting dropped face first into the turnbuckle pad. Pulls him out of the corner. North Greenfield taking a breath. These guys are starting to get tired for sure. Tag made, Kadaj back in. Trying to keep those tags consistent. Working the arm. Kadaj now going for the cover on CS. As the referee slaps CS in the face, he's able to kick out before the 3 count. Kadaj now for the first time. Oh! The variation of the Death Valley driver. Kiraj loves doing those DVDs. He is definitely the DVD man of CPW, but Roxas comes in and makes a save to keep the match going for CS. And now Kiraj keeping CS over in his corner. It's a wise strategy. Don't let him tag out. Keep him contained, that's for sure. Snapmare from Kiraj. And now working the face with the shoe. And now Rock Hard Meat is tagged back in. And he's going to go to the top, to the very top of St. Francis Folly. Here he goes, off the top. Right onto CS, smashing him like a pancake, and that's it. Badass Games picks up the win over CS, winning it for his team in this 3-on-3 contest here tonight. What a match that was.
You just made the list!
Your booty's so delicious.
Hello, ladies.
Narputsnate has just dropped 69 bitties for the channel. Thank you. Cheer 69.
Introducing the challenger. From Miami, Florida, weighing in at 232 pounds, Miles Wildman. And his opponent, from Elysian Fields, weighing in at 202 pounds, the non-stop honor champion, Whiskers.
All right, here we go. It's time for this week's Kappa title match. For those not familiar with CPW, this is the belt that gets defended every 7 days. Every Tuesday night, the belt is on the line. Sometimes there are exceptions, but the belt is supposed to be defended every 7 days, every week, making it one of the hardest belt, actually making it the hardest belt to hang on to. Despite all that, Whiskers has held the belt since November 11th. That is crazy, a crazy amount of time. As he's turned away challengers such as Aiden Gallagher, the former champion. And of course, last Tuesday's challenger was Maggie Moore on her birthday. Unfortunately, she didn't come through with a big win and Whiskers prevailed. But it looks like tonight in our first CPW show for the year of 2026, it's going to be Miles Wildmore getting a shot to become Kappa champion. And fun fact about Miles Wildmore, not only is he a two-time champion, but he's actually the first ever Kappa champion in CPW history. He won the Kappa title back on September 24th of 2024 over Linky to establish the Kappa Championship. Miles could become the first person, actually the second person ever to win it for a third time, joining the league of Aiden Gallagher, but still, Miles, the first and originator of the Kappa Champion history. He could bring it all the way back if he can take down the rabbit that has been unstoppable here in CPW lately. Sure, Mr. Tofu's Barrel asks, yes, if you just hit me up on Discord DMs, we can talk about getting your character on the roster. You can send me pictures of inspiration or just write out something. It can obviously, as you can see with the characters that we have on the show, it can literally be inspired from anything from Final Fantasy to Zelda
Playtime is over.
To Mortal Kombat to Resident Evil to Silent Hill to Godzilla to whatever. We have characters from all types of themes and pop culture for sure, or you can just be a regular person with logos, whatever. Just hit me up on Discord DMs. We can talk about getting your wrestler on the roster. We do have very limited spots right now. There's only 100 on the game, and we're definitely in the 90s right now, so very limited spots. Our roster is completely jam-packed and loaded, but yes, we're always happy to have new and fresh faces join the league for sure. As Whiskers tried to get the 1-2-3 there on Miles, but he was able to kick out. Of course, right now, the longest reigning champion in the Kappa title is the Zombie. He currently holds the longest title reign at 85 days. And of course, you can find out all of that information by... Actually, that was a typo. Not the cow, but you can always go to !CPW to find out information about what you're watching here tonight. We have title histories, all past episodes, all archived title histories, current champions, and the entire roster all saved up on that link right there in Twitch and Kick Chat. If you'd like to find out more about Croakitoad Pro Wrestling, it is constantly updated. And now we are up to a 7 count on the outside of the ring. And Miles... Is Whiskers gonna... And there is a giant pipe from Roxas, which woke Miles up. So Miles can thank Roxas for waking him up with that pipe because he was going for a high risk out of the outside of the ring. And he missed it. But we are fighting on the outside, and this makes me nervous because titles can't change hands when you're outside of the ring. And we've already had our first 2 matches of the night end in a count out, so we need to get back into the ring. Miles, you're not good.
Welcome back.
Oh my God, Miles almost broke his neck.
I decided to build this assault course to hone my skills and learn some new ones.
Jesus. Miles Wildmore needs to go to Lara Croft's assault course in Tomb Raider 2 because he almost damn near broke his neck with that dive to the outside of the ring. He landed right on his face. Good God. And Whiskers in a bad position right here. Apparently Roxas is playing his Nintendo Wii backstage. As we are in the middle of this week's Kappa Championship matchup, will Whiskers retain yet again, or will Miles bring it back around full circle and become a 3-time Kappa champion? And it looks like Miles has also been confirmed to be in the Croaki Cabaret Royal Rumble match at the end of the month too, judging by the Croaki Cabaret pay-per-view banner that was released on our Discord earlier today. I saw Miles was on it. So he will be one of the 30 individuals in the Royal Rumble match at the Croaki Cabaret. And here comes Miles. Oh! Somersault leg drop off the top rope. Harlem hangover onto the Kappa Champion. Is it enough to put away the Kappa Champ? Is Miles going to do it? No! So close. We almost had a new Kappa Champion here tonight. And now Miles has the spinning toe hold. Working the leg of Whiskers, Terry Funk style. Whiskers rolls it over on him. And now he goes for the cover. Miles immediately kicks out, but Whiskers has got a finisher locked in, and that's going to be a scary situation. Uh-oh. Rear waist lock by Whiskers in a German suplex. Miles in a bad position right here. Nice suplex. Miles backing up into the corner, and now Whiskers. Oh my God, he's charging. What the heck was that? I don't know what he just did. He ran only to do a chop, and Miles missing a springboard DDT, I'm assuming. Ooh, that was a crash and burn botchamania right there. Moment. Oh, discus lariat from Miles Wildmore, catching Whiskers before he could capitalize. And now Miles has got the pin on the Kappa Champion. Is that going to be it? 1-2, no. And Miles getting a little bit of frustration going in. He's got the madness is overtaking him. He tried to go for the punch, but Whiskers countered it. And now Whiskers is firing back, snapmare onto Miles, and a kick to the side of the head. Whiskers now measuring up Miles while he's on the mat. What's he going for? Springboard and an elbow. Almost into the leg of Miles. Now going for the cover after the springboard elbow. 1-2, no. Miles keeping the Kappa title match alive here tonight. Whiskers capitalizing, lots of kicks, and a super kick to the face, taking Miles off his feet. And Whiskers backing up into the corner again, maybe looking for the... Oh, he got him with the egg roll. Whiskers with the egg roll onto Miles, and now he's got them all pinned up. 1-2, no. I don't know if Miles kicked out or if Whiskers just let go. Whatever happened. The match continues. Whiskers now going to the top. Miles needs to look out here. Oh, he missed the bunny stomp. He missed the bunny stomp. Miles saw it coming. He stepped away from the bunny stomp. That's what put Maggie Moore away last Tuesday. And now Miles is back in control. Maybe hits an axe handle smash off the middle ring rope. Shoots the half on the Kappa Champ. Lateral press for the cover here for the Kappa Championship is Miles. No! Whiskers again kicks out at 2. And what can put down the Easter rabbit of CPW? Oh no, and Miles, here comes the Alpha Pint. Oh, facebuster. The somersault up prettier. That's the finishing maneuver of Miles. 1, 2, 3, he did it. He has put away Whiskers. And Miles is once again the Kappa champion for the 3rd time. In CPW, Miles has done it. He is once again Kappa champion. There you go. The originator of the Kappa Championship of CPW has once again become the champion. It has come full circle. Tying for 3 times Kappa champion now with Aiden Gallagher. Miles getting the belt. But he better not rest easy because next Tuesday he will have to defend it all over again.
That's what I'm talking about.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, Ted Peters, Lily C. Lex Tia, and Maggie Moore, the Undead.
Aw, look, it's the 4 prettiest ladies of Croakitoad Pro Wrestling. Aw, I want to see the 2026 swimsuit edition of these 4 ladies. I'd buy it.
Combined weight of 485 pounds, Rose and Nathan Moore, 2-man power trip. And from Kansas City, Kansas, weighing in at 245 pounds, Jeff Morse.
Thank you for the follow.
from Baltimore, Maryland, weighing in at 243 pounds, the Extreme Hardcore Champion, Psycho T.
Wait, we've got... Oh my God, we've got Team Pretty Ladies on the left, and then we've got Team Hardcore Fuck-Arounds on the right. And I can't believe Celestia and the... Hold on. Aww. 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 Look at him. Aww. Like two peas in a pod. Aww. Aww.
Game!
Exactly, ring announcer man. Game. All right, Celestia's been tagged in here against Nathan Moore after Tad started it for his team. And we've got ourselves a 4-on-4 tag match. Wow, we had a 3-on-3 earlier with Team Rock Hard Meat versus Team Coke 997 Industries. And now we get a 4-person on 4-person tag team match here tonight in our first show of 2026. And I think we, this is for the first time ever, Psycho T and Jess Moxie are teaming up with the former tag team champions, Nathan Moore and Rogue. That also might be a first time ever. And this is actually a first time we've ever seen Tad Peters and his corruption all together on one side of the ring. People were actually asking where the doll has been lately. We haven't seen the doll in a while. Otherwise nicknamed Selly, since she was the true Celestia. She might still even be the real Celestia in the eyes of one Tad Peters. And the real Celestia is just another person, I guess. I don't know. Trying to decipher what's in the head of one Tad Peters requires a lot more philosophy than what I can offer right now on the spot. Nevertheless, Nathan Moore getting popped in the side of the head on a leaping tag. Here comes the hardcore champion, Psycho T, to square off with Tad Peters. Ooh, when has this ever happened? This might also be a first time ever. We're seeing a lot of first time ever square offs here. If this has ever happened, it's been a long time ago. And there's way former back world tag team champions, Tad Peters and Nathan Moore. Of course, Tad Peters corrupted his wife, so Nathan Moore's got a personal interest in what Tad's doing right now in CPW, which is causing the corruption and the spread of the Dead Zone without the original members of the Dead Zone. Tad Peters has basically created his in-you Dead Zone here in CPW for 2025 and 2026. It makes me wonder what the original Dead Zone members who are lurking in the shadows, waiting to strike whenever they want, are thinking about his plans right now. Those evil corpses known as Nosferatu, the zombie, Dark Phantom, Yamashita Miharu. You know the ones. We haven't seen them in a long time, and that's what makes them more scary than anything, is when we don't see them, because it makes you wonder when they're going to come back and strike out of nowhere. Here we go, hardcore champion Psycho T, who may be looking to defend his hardcore title again against Jess Moxie, even though they seem to be doing quite well as a tag team unit. They can turn on a dime on each other when that hardcore title comes up, that's for sure, because Jess Moxie wants that hardcore title back around his waist again. There's no doubt about that. But in the meantime, I'm sure they, as my fellow Oklahoman once called it, strange bedfellows, is Psycho T and Jess Moxie. They have no problem teaming together to make things work, as Tad makes another tag to Celestia. And I've noticed that the only tags that have been made is Tad and Celestia so far. There have been no tags made to the doll or Maggie Moore. Some kind of strategy on the part of Tad's corruption side of the ring. And Psycho T's been in there for a while as well. Cheap shot to Maggie Moore there. And, ooh, nice move there. Dropping Celestia right on her face. As she is the legal participant for her side of the ring. We see Nathan Moore, Rogue. Out of everyone, I just wonder what Rogue thinks about this. He's got suckered into this entire situation just because he's a tag team with Nathan Moore. He has no personal investment in this situation whatsoever, other than the fact that he's a tag partner of Nate. So he got kind of looped into this ordeal when he should be probably thinking about other things. But hey, that's what friends are for, I guess, to have each other's back. Psycho T and Celestia now squaring off, and looked like Psycho T was going to try to finally make a tag there, but Celestia cut him off. Uh-oh, Psycho T has got Celestia up. Going to go for the Razor's Edge right in his own corner. Oh, great ring positioning, and look at that. There's the real Celestia to come in and make the save for the fake Celestia to keep the match going. And the referee was in the way of Psycho T. Looked like he was going to try to go for something off the ropes. And a release suplex. Psycho T just all over Celestia right now, not allowing her to get any offense in. And curb stomps her face into the mat. And Psycho T deciding what to do here. Oh my God, he misjudged that leap out of the corner. He elbow drops the ring mat. Tries to go for a kick. Celestia caught it. Nice jump kick. Streets of Rage style. By the 2025 CPW theme song of the year winner, Celestia. Unfortunately, we don't get to hear it now because she has been corrupted by one side. What is Tad doing in the crowd in the left? Tad Peters fighting with a fan out of the ring as Maggie Moore is now tagged in for the first time. This guy is crazy. Psycho T dropping Maggie Moore on her head right in front of her husband, Nathan Moore. He is definitely doing the work for the team on the right. That's for sure. Jess Moxie and Rogue haven't even been tagged in yet. Completely fresh. Nice flapjack from the hardcore champion. Taking time away from his duties, defending his hardcore title and fighting in brutal, weaponized matches to join the fight against Tad and his army tonight. And here comes Rogue now for the first time in the match. And he's now going to go after Maggie Moore. Ooh. Discus pops Maggie right in the face, and Rogue now making a tag to Jess Moxie as a leaping tag is made to Tad Peters. Back in the ring again, and the doll has, oh my God, Jess Moxie is crazy enough to bite Tad Peters in the face and ruin his makeup. I don't know, I think you done pissed him off. You don't touch that man's makeup. And now he's got Jess Moxie by the knee. And the doll is the last one that has not been in the match officially yet. We'll see if Selly makes her presence felt. Off the ropes goes Tad, duck under by Jess Moxie, and tried to shoot in, but Tad caught him. And goes for some shoulder-based offense. Jess Moxie now rolling out of the ring, comes back in to reset the momentum, and it does work out in his favor. And here comes Jess Moxie. Nice Eddie Guerrero senton back into the ring. Oh my God, a forearm shiver right to the face of Tad Peters. That done clean clocked him right there. Oh my God, Celestia has to come in and make the save. That could have been a concussion right there. Tad going for a suplex, but Jess Moxie cut it off, and here comes the, oh, headlock driver from Jess Moxie, one of his finishes, and now it's going to be Maggie Moore to make the save. Oh, look at these. Look at Tad's fellow compatriots doing so well to save him. Following by the rules, doing the best thing for their master, Tad Peters. As we get a close-up shot of Dustin's ass. And now Tad sending Jess Moxie into the ropes. Catches him with a trap suplex. Just capture suplex, now goes for the cover, but Dustin's in to quickly make the save. Yes, no problem, Miles. Thank you for the raid, and congrats on winning the Kappa title again for the 3rd time. Oh my God, what is Tad doing to Jess Moxie? Tad is dancing around with... He's going to kiss him, isn't he? He's going to kiss him. He's going to kiss him. He kissed him. And he has the gall to pin him in front of all of his teammates. Hilarious. And here comes the doll. Selly is in. And now everyone gets a first-hand look at Tad's beautiful Celestia creation right here. Oh. And she gets cheap shot by everybody. And Jess Moxie lighten her up. Gonna try to eliminate the doll now, quickly. But, I mean, honestly, the doll's the freshest person in this entire match, so it's gonna take a lot more than that. Jess Moxie with a running bulldog. And the doll runs into Rogue on the outside. What the heck is going on with, what? I thought the doll was about to either eat him or kiss him. And now Nathan Moore. Everyone's trying to cheap shot the doll. Oh my God. Collision on the outside. And what's going on, Patrick's Raider? You like Tad Peters' Celestia doll? Not too many people do. So you're in the minority. But I appreciate you saying that. And the doll is fending off everybody. We need to get back into the ring before this count goes up. We're up to a 6. 7. Jess Moxie not throwing the doll into the ring. Instead, tries to win by count out. Oh my, no, he reset the count. He reset the count. Well, that works out in the favor of Tad and his friends. That Jess Moxie slipped out of the ring and reset the count. Otherwise, this could have been over by count out right there. And this match is completely broken down. There is fighting happening all over the place. So much for a standard 4-on-4 tag team match. Look at this. Everyone's just brawling out. Everyone's crashing out. What the heck? The referee needs to maintain order in this thing. What the hell is going on? Good God. I think Psycho T and Jess Moxie thinks this is a hardcore. Oh my God. What the hell is going on? There's bodies everywhere. I don't even know who the legal person is anymore. I think it's Jess Moxie and Selly. Yeah, I think they're the legal people in this match. Well, that was Eric Bischoff's fault for trying to contain this blood feud in a standard 4-on-4 tag match. Up to a 7. Looks like Jess Moxie's gonna. Oh, well, Selly took the turnbuckle pad off and does not use it. Shoulder breaker. Haven't seen one of those in a while. I remember the good old days of nothing but shoulder breakers. Jess Moxie leaping tag to Rogue. Who gets met with a drop kick by the true Celestia. And now a knee drop to the arm. And now Celestia going after Nathan Moore. Sends him off the ring. Wow, everyone is just beating the crap out of everyone in this thing. This thing is getting hot. This thing is getting caliente. Ooh, kickstart DDT onto Rogue. And Selly going to finish it, but Jess Moxie comes in to make the save. Rear waist lock and Celestia with a backbreaker. And Rogue fires back. Takes the doll off her feet. Oh, no. Big vicious pump kick from Rogue, and now he's going to go to the top. Oh my goodness, inside out splash by Rogue. And Rogue tags in Psycho T. 5-star match rating. And a claw assisted slam onto the doll. And now Psycho T gets cut off by Tad Peters, who saves his girlfriend. I mean, I'm assuming that's his girlfriend. And now Celestia tags in not Celestia. And she walks right into the claw of Psycho T. Oh my God. What terrible timing. She walks right into the loaded claw of Psycho T, the hardcore champion, trying to squeeze her into a migraine. And now Psycho T, oh, he missed. Missed the kick off the middle ring rope, and now this opens it up for Celestia. Oh, nice move. Spiral nail in the coffin. And Celestia makes a tag to Maggie Moore. And now she walks into Psycho T offense. Oh boy, here we go again. Jesus, if we hadn't already seen a couple of War Games matches a few months ago, I feel like this match right here almost warrants everybody being thrown into a cage for another War Games match. This one's getting hot and heavy right here. Maggie Moore, oh, nice move. Drops Psycho T on the back of his neck and makes a tag. Here comes Tad once again. And now he's got the leg. Jams it into the mat. Shoots the half on Psycho T. Going for the cover. Ooh, immediate kick out by Psycho T. Punches to the face. The pretty side of Psycho T's face. And now Tad throws him. Psycho T in no man's land, but still fighting back. Ooh, a Falcon Arrow. Sit out Falcon Arrow. And Psycho T makes a tag. Nathan Moore back in. Haven't seen him in a while in this match. And gets fired up and hits Tad with a sling blade. These two used to be World Tag Team Champions about 20 years ago. And that's no joke. Back on America Online. 3/4 of you just asked what that is. And look at this, rolling cutters from Nathan Moore. He's going to go for 3 of them. Wow, Nathan Moore taking it personal that Tad hijacked his wife. But look at that, Celestia makes the save. Like the good little girl that she is. I mean, not Celestia. Nice move by Nathan Moore, staying on the offense. And there's a tag, and here comes Maggie Moore. Now it's husband and wife. Oh! And a front slam from Maggie onto Nate. And the corruption has taken its hold as she hits a springboard drop kick. I was distracted by the doll twerking at ringside for a second. And now you got to wonder what Nate has to do to snap some sense into his wife, Maggie, to get this brush with the dead zone off of her and get her out from underneath this evil spell, this infection. Tag made. Now Rogue is back in. Former World Tag Team Champions working together inside this match. Here comes Maggie. Nice Frankensteiner. Uh-oh, Rogue comes back. And, oh, release suplex. Bad ring positioning, though. Now there's the doll in the background and makes the save. And a tag made again. Jess Moxie now in. Everybody has been in this match and has had their time to shine. This is almost a main event quality match right here. Another Frankensteiner for Maggie Moore. I'm really curious how this one's gonna end now. Off the ropes. And oh! Jess Moxie gets kicked in the face. But Rogue makes the save. Maggie doing a good job of keeping Jess Moxie on her side of the ring. And tells Jess Moxie, come on. Oh, double kick to the face. Jess Moxie, double heel takedown. Pounding away. And a cheap shot from Tad Peters lights up Jess Moxie, allowing Maggie Moore to come back. And he is crawling to make a tag. Maggie's got to stop him. No, instead she taunts. She taunts, which allows Jess Moxie to tag in Nate. I think Maggie Moore wanted it. Instead of stomping him or stopping him, she let him tag in. And a double cheap shot from Rogue and Psycho T opens her up. And this match is almost trying to break down again. Frankensteiner from Maggie to Nate. Uh-oh. Dragon screw from Nate. Maggie's back up to her feet. Sidesteps the grapple. And another Frankensteiner. Maggie Moore's loving it. Working the wrist, the left wrist, the hand of Nathan Moore now, stomping away at it. And more cheap shots out of the corner. Electric chair drop from Nathan Moore. And now Nate's backed up into the corner. What's he going for? Oh! Did he try to... I think he tried to spear Maggie, but she kneed him in the face. Couldn't quite see what that was. Ooh, double stomps into the solar plexus of Nate. And really, this is what this entire match, this entire feud is all about. And the very core of it is this right here. It's basically all about Nate versus Maggie. Nate trying to get Maggie back. That's what this is all about, really, if you think about it. Tag made. Psycho T back in. Teamwork from Nate and Psycho T. Maggie rolls out of the ring. Oh no. I thought he was going to go for the... I think he was going to try to pile driver on the outside of the ring. That would have been bad. Meteora from Maggie. Now, if Maggie was smart, she'd throw Psycho T over. Oh my God, I was just about to say her to do that. And that allowed everyone to come down and keep Maggie or Psycho T from getting in the ring and win by countout. And look at Celestia. I mean, not Celestia. Wasting the time away. Oh, the count got reset by Maggie, though. Ah. Well, that plan was going according to plan until Maggie left the ring again and reset the count, but Celestia was certainly trying to stretch him out and stretch that time out to get to that 10 count. Ooh, elevated flatliner from Psycho T. And now he's got a finisher ready on Maggie. Oh, no. Oh, God, he's got the claw. He's got the claw on Maggie. Oh, it choke slams her. He's going to go back in the ring. 9. No. It's going to win by count out. And that's how it ends. That's how it ends. Are you kidding me right now? Come on.
And Psycho T.
Wait. You think just because that happened, you're free? You think you're all released from me? Just because that happened? Boy, do I have news for you. In the immortal words of Macho Man Randy Savage.
You're going nowhere. You're going nowhere. You're going nowhere. You're going nowhere. Access denied.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 271 pounds, Patrick Razor! And his opponent, from Virginia Beach, Virginia, weighing in at 239 pounds, the Junior Action Champion, Spike Ryan!
All right, we've got a huge opportunity for Patrick Schrader here, and I believe in only his third match here at CPW, as he goes straight to the top of the mountain for the Young Lions title division to challenge the Young Lions champion tonight. Non-title, of course, but always a win non-title over the champion really goes a long way. And as it stands right now for the Young Lions division, I feel like Puppy is still probably number one at the top of the rankings right now, but we'll see if Patrick Schrader can change all that. Or will Spike Ryan get the win here tonight? Of course, Patrick Schrader a little bit bigger, a little bit thicker, and probably has him on the weight as well. So he's got that advantage looking for him, but definitely Spike Ryan has been around considerably longer on the roster for CPW. So he's got a little bit more veteran status as opposed to Patrick's in only what I believe is his second or third match on the roster. But so far, he's doing quite well, keeping the champion off his feet. A couple of clotheslines, sending him out of the ring. And now maybe Spike Ryan can come back. Well, he's going to try to get that momentum back in his own regard, but Patrick comes back and hits a big splash on him. Oh, Patrick's going to the top rope. Oh my goodness. Oh, that was like almost a one-handed slapper. Of course, we know Patrick Schrader is good friends with Bernsey, who won CPW Golden Rope Award for finishing move of the year with the slapper. For those that didn't see the 2025 Croakitoad Pro Wrestling Golden Rope Awards, you should definitely check them out, croakitoad.com. They were posted last week. Little shout out there to his good friend Bernsey for sure. Patrick's now goading Spike Ryan on out of the corner. This is totally a fight in the fresh face division of CPW. That's what the Young Lions division's all about. Oh, and a resub from Dark Sage Ron. Nice. 52 months.
Dark Sageron has just resubbed at Prime. Thank you.
Very awesome. Thank you so much. Patrick Schrader going off the top here. Oh my goodness. Big splash from a big man. That's almost like Mr. Shakedown jumping off the top of a... Oh my God, and almost got him. I think he knocked the air out of Spike Ryan there with that big splash. I was not expecting him to do that, but he pulled it off, showing that he does have some agility in the bag if he wants to use it. And now Spike Ryan getting whipped into the ropes, getting caught. Oh my God. And now what? Well, one of the real-life WWE Creed brothers has come out to spoil the party tonight and has distracted Patrick Schrader. At some point, I think when this lifespan of WWE 2K25 comes to an end, we need to have a CPW versus WWE pay-per-view. I remember, some of y'all might remember when we used to do that back in another multiverse. Well, one of the real-life WWE wrestlers has come out here to interrupt our show again tonight on this Tuesday night, which opened it up for Spike Ryan to get an advantage. But as you can see right there, Patrick Schrader's got the pin on him, but because he pulled the turnbuckle pad down, the referee cannot make the count. So it worked out in his favor. Whether he was behind that or not, it worked out in his favor regardless. Oh, front slam from Patrick Schrader. Man, he has been all over Spike Ryan in this match, though. I have to hand it to Patrick Schrader. He's been looking very impressive here. Oh, my God, another top rope splash. Man. Patrick Schrader came to play tonight for sure. And drags Spike Ryan away from the ring ropes. Goes for the cover. Oh, my God. I was at a loss for words there. I thought we were going to get a huge upset victory there from Patrick Schrader in only a second or third match here at CPW. Over the Young Lions champion. Spike Ryan in big trouble here. He's got to mount a comeback. And here comes that trifecta of power bombs. The referee throwing that stick back out of the ring. Get that crap out of here, WWE person. Spike Ryan now finisher ready. Could this be end of days? Yes, it is. There is the end of the day. Finishing one of his finishing maneuvers with the single leg crab. Goes for the cover, 1-2. No, Patrick's kicks out. Yes, Dark Stage Ron, old-time veteran as well in another multiverse in these EFEDs. Kimberly Styles. We need to see Kimberly Styles make her return. We saw her a little bit back in season 1 of CPW, but it has certainly been a while. Spike Ryan now going to middle ring rope. Hits a senton onto Patrick's while he's down. And now pulling Patrick's up to a knee. Referee was in the way. ruins that idea. And once again, the Creed brothers up there messing with the turnbuckle pad. Oh my God. And Patrick's just slams his butt into Spike Ryan's face in the corner. That could cost him CTE right there. Oh my God. Another front pancake slam from Patrick's Raider onto Spike Ryan. And Spike Ryan maybe, no, man. I've not seen Spike Ryan on the end of his rope like this in a long time. Patrick Schrader came here to play tonight. Holy crap. Looking to make a huge... Oh no, and there's the end of days again. Spike Ryan out of nowhere, hitting his finishing maneuver a second time out of nowhere, dropping Patrick's right on his face, and he comes back out of nowhere in the nick of time to pull out the rug from underneath Patrick Schrader and end up getting the win. Wow, I would actually like to see this in a rematch, though. Patrick Schrader almost had him.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from wherever he wants, weighing in at 215 pounds, Jimmy Sick.
Oh yeah, there it is!
There it is!
And his opponents, first, from Kansas City, Kansas, Taylor. And from Tulsa, Oklahoma, our live.
God, I had such a crush on Shania Twain as a kid.
And from Miami, Florida, Amy Rose. And from Yonkers, New York, weighing in at 241 pounds, Adam Brown. from New York, weighing in at 234 pounds, Recto Man!
Repo Man.
What in the name of hodgepodge booking do we have here? What is going on in this? This is the most random match I've ever seen in my life. We've got Rasher. We've got newcomers like Darla and Tater. We've got veterans like Adam Brown. We've got former champions like the Repo Man. We've got Jimmy Zaz and Rasher in a 6-person matchup here. I'm not sure what Eric Bischoff was smoking when he booked this thing, but this is one hell of a random match for sure. Oh wait, is this a over-the-top battle royal? Apparently this is a battle royal match, and Repo Man's the first one in trouble, courtesy of Jimmy Zaz. And you'll notice we have 3 women and 3 men in this thing. Not sure if that was intended or not, but 50-50 on gender wars, at least in this match. I have to say it's actually quite good to see Adam Brown. Wow, I haven't seen him very much here in CPW. This might be only his 2nd match ever. What a strange match to come in at with this hodgepodge booking we have right here. So what we have here apparently is an over-the-top battle royal match. I guess, well, it is Royal Rumble season. The Croaki Cabaret match is coming up at the end of the month, so I suppose this is a prelude and an appetizer for the big 30-man, or should I say 30-person Royal Rumble match we'll be seeing at the Croaki Cabaret. Of course, 21 people were released on the banner, so if you were one of those 21 people, congratulations, you're in the match. There are 9 spots left open, though, for the rest of the CPW roster. We'll see who fills the rest of those 9 spots to make it a well-rounded 30. Uh-oh. Rasher might be the first one in trouble here, courtesy of Jimmy Zaz. Oh no, and Rasher has been eliminated. Jimmy Zaz getting the elimination on Rasher. Definitely one of the biggest fan favorites in this match. The old veteran Adam Brown working on Tater while newcomer Darla grabs him from behind. The Repo Man and Jimmy's... Oh, and Jimmy Zaz with the 2nd elimination. He has just got rid of the Repo Man. And Mr. Coke 997 Industries is probably upset about that one. Oh, and there goes the veteran Adam Brown getting eliminated by Darla. CPW's Cowgirl getting a huge elimination there, eliminating the veteran Adam Brown, and then there were 3 left. The former Twitch.tv television champion, the man that we try to find every Tuesday night. We didn't try to find him this week because he's actually in a match. We see him right there. I found him. But now it's Jimmy Zaz surrounded by 2 ladies. Tater and Darla. Ooh, nice move from Tater. Getting the grapple from behind. And now Jimmy Zaz with a slice neck breaker on the Tater. Oh, it kicks Tater right in the face. Jimmy Zaz going to the top. Oh my God, inverted. 450. What the hell? He just pulled that out of nowhere. Why? Because he's Jimmy Zaz and because he can. Uh-oh. Ooh, he almost got eliminated there by Darla. Ooh, flatliner. And now Tater's back up. Let's see if the Fortnite Master can get the big win here tonight. Oh, never mind. I jinxed it. And we won't be singing Lil Whip tonight, as it's down to Jimmy, Zaz, and Darla. Wow. Oh, trifecta kicks. I believe this is only Darla's second or third match in CPW. Very, very new addition to the roster. And of course, we all know about and know who Jimmy Zaz is. Nice lariat from behind. And now Darla set and ready on Jimmy Zaz. Got him up. Oh, the Widow's Peak. Nice. And Darla hitting the Widow's Peak. I like it. That must be her finisher. Shades of Victoria for sure. Oh, and she gets the win. And Darla with a huge underdog win here tonight. Outlasting the other 5 participants. And she has come out the winner. Nice. Congratulations to Darla. The big win tonight. We get to hear Shania one more time.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring, representing the Acolytes from London, England, Jen Von Lee.
Oh my God, are you kidding me? Well, I mean, if there is one person that has the stealth to be able to pull off an ambush on 3 vampires at CPW, it'd be Lucinda. Good God. So what do we have here? Is this... Do we have... Eric Bischoff has booked Lucinda one-on-one against Jen Von Lee tonight, and there's a Northern Lights suplex before she can get her robe off. Lucinda out here with stealth rank 100 from all those years of playing Dishonored, Thief, Fallout, Elder Scrolls. Lucinda is no doubt the best of the best when it comes to being stealthy, and she just showed it right there by outsmarting Asterial and her vampire sisters by being out here early and ambushing Jen Von Lee, which is set up for our match here tonight, as we see Ash and Vampy watching from ringside. And the culmination of this match is the fact that there have been rumors going around that Lucinda might be the next in line to challenge Asterial for the Women's Championship. And so that's why we're here tonight. I guess Jen Von Lee is going to be the proving ground, the proving stone for Lucinda to see if she has what it takes to get into the big leagues when it comes to the women's division here at CPW. And with the women's champion watching the match personally at ringside, this should get real interesting. This match has women's title division written all over it for sure. Jen Von Lee groggy on the ring apron. And look, there's Asterial, the women's champion, throwing a steel chair into the ring. And the referee sees it as Jen Von Lee connects with a series of kicks to Lucinda, just completely decimating Lucinda right here, making her pay for coming out here and sneak attacking her. And we got a referee collision. Even the referee's a female. We got everything in this match is female. That's great. What's not great is how many times the referee has collided with people tonight. She needs to get out of the way. Referee now going for the cover. But only counts the 2 for Lucinda on Jen Von Lee here tonight. Let's see if Lucinda can capitalize. No, she was going to maybe go for the Vats heart punch, but Jen Von Lee countered it. And there you see Vampy removing the turnbuckle pad again to try to help assist Jen in this match. Oh, and it's going to work. Oh, and Lucinda goes chest first into the steel exposed buckle. And for once, the game plan with the steel buckle actually works. We've seen it so many times how it either just doesn't come into play or actually backfires, but it actually helped that time. And now Jen trying to take Lucinda to the ring ropes. Oh my God. Oh my God. Jen is about to go for her trademark. She is going to pile drive Lucinda. Oh, she did this last Tuesday to Chalk. Quickly becoming a trademark staple every Tuesday night here at CPW is Jen Von Lee pile driving people off the ring apron. Holy shit. One of these days she's going to paralyze somebody with that move. She tried to do it just now to Lucinda and almost gets the win with it. I can't believe she kicked out. Jen Von Lee can't believe she kicked out. Surely that should have been it. But Lucinda knows that this is the proving ground right here to see if she can hang with Asterial in the Women's Championship. She's got to make it through Jen here tonight. And Vampy again removing the pad. Here comes Jen with the Jen Von Coffin Drop, which was one of the nominees for 2025 Finisher of the Year. And shoots the cover on Lucinda. 1-2, no. Jen Von Lee giving everything she has to Lucinda here. But somehow, some way, Lucinda showing that she has the wherewithal to hang in there and not lose. And now she gets distracted from the fellow Witch sisters at ringside, which opens up a chop block from Jen from behind. And a kick to the lower spine now as Jen Von Lee moves to the middle ring rope, but misses the splash and lands right on top of the Croakitoad logo. Of course, for Croaki Cabaret at the end of the month, we know that Asterial is confirmed for the 30-person Royal Rumble match, so she will be in that match. Whether or not she'll be doing double duties for the women's title, we don't know. That's what we're finding out right here as Lucinda just stole... No, wait, no, she didn't steal. That is actually one of her finishers. The crisscrossity perfect plex. I thought for a second maybe she stole it like the thief she is from Jen Von Lee, but that was not one of Jen's moves. That is actually one of Lucinda's finishers. And now off the middle rope. Again, Lucinda's going to try to go for something and hits a crossbody. Taking Jen down and then drops an elbow for good measure. And Lucinda trying to... Oh, wow, what the heck? Using the hard edge of her kneecap into the temple of Jen Von Lee. That's a concussion waiting to happen right there. Jeez. Jen Von Lee able to kick out before the 3. Oh, no, not the Vats hard sponge. No! And Lucinda had the Vats built up and targets the heart of Jen Von Lee. And that's going to do it. Lucinda, despite all of the shenanigans, has just defeated Jen Von Lee tonight one-on-one. Does this mean Lucinda is up for Asterial at Croaki Cabaret for the women's title? We'll have to find out. There's still a few more weeks to go before that happens. But Lucinda, impressive victory here tonight. Set up for our next match as we draw to the end of our show tonight. We got a few more matches left to go, but oh wait, what do we have going? Hold on, we got something going on in the parking lot. Oh my god, can we get a camera back there, please? What is happening in the parking lot? What is this? What? That's Aiden Gallagher attacking Connie, Linky's magical princess. What is this all about? Why would Aiden Gallagher be going straight for Connie or vice versa? I don't feel like Connie would go for Aiden Gallagher. Apparently the dragon has got something to get off his chest here with Connie in the parking lot. It apparently has found an opening to ambush her without Linky realizing it or knowing it, and so he has went after Connie here. Very strange circumstances here. I'm not really sure what the root of this is all about, or just maybe she just happened to be wrong place, wrong time, entering or leaving the building tonight, and Aiden Gallagher was ready to fight. Surely there's a little bit more to this. We'll have to find that out for sure. But needless to say, we have ourselves a brawl happening here in our parking lot of our building tonight between Aiden Gallagher and Connie, where there are no referees, there are no rules. The only thing to do is just outlast your opponent. When they become unresponsive and just cannot fight any longer, as Aiden Gallagher inverted sharpshooter applied onto Connie. Again, there are no submissions in this thing. It's just a matter of just knocking your opponent silly until they just cannot fight anymore. And I have to say, you know, on paper this looks like Aiden Gallagher is what the heck? What the hell? Is Aiden Gallagher trying to... We remember the last time Connie got served up somewhere. She got sent back to Hyrule, and Linky was gone for like 5 months trying to locate and track her down when she lost to, I believe it was Alicia, back during that rivalry. I think Aiden Gallagher is trying to send Connie packing again. Opening that ambulance up. Looking to send her out of here, but doesn't look like that plan is going to happen, at least for now. As the brawl goes all over the place out here. Ooh, that had to hurt. No protective paddings out here, just concrete, just pavement, just parking lot. Every crash and burn is going to cause concrete burn for sure. Oh my God, and Connie's got the cone. Connie has got the cone. And oh no. Is Aiden Gallagher about to get coned? No. Oh, Aiden Gallagher got coned by Connie. No. Oh. There's not going to be any fire coming out of that hole for a while from that dragon. And now she's taking him over here next to the building. Next to these cars parked in the parking lot. And oh my God, front suplex. And Connie with a little bit of, as I was going to, like I was going to say, it looks like Aiden Gallagher is bullying Connie, but if anyone knows Connie's true work here in CPW, it almost was not a good idea to go track her down because she is devastating despite her appearances, and she just knocked Aiden Gallagher silly here and walks away with her dignity intact, turning Aiden Gallagher's attack away. But I feel like there's going to be more to this leading up to Croaki Cabaret at the end of the month. Wow. Aiden Gallagher, I'm sure, is not going to take that one lying down. He'll be back for sure. But what is all this about? That's what I want to know. At least for tonight, Connie picks up the win in a parking lot brawl. Okay, so I'm hearing word in the back that Raji has opened up an open challenge to anybody on the CPW roster. He says because he's last year's Croaki Cabaret winner and he's going to win it again a second time this year, he has opened up an open challenge to anyone in the back for a one-on-one over-the-top rope match. A one-on-one over-the-top rope match? I've never seen this before.
Nerf this.
This is intriguing. I've never seen a one-on-one over-the-top rope match before, but Raji is laying down an open challenge to anybody in CPW to see if they can dunk him out of the ring over the top rope, because he thinks that he is... Or should I say flush him out of the ring, flush him down the toilet over the top rope to the outside. Who is going to answer the challenge?
Brad?
Is it going to be OG Brad Vickers? This is an open challenge. It could be anybody on the CPW roster. I am really interested to see, all right, who's going to answer the open challenge of... Oh, no. Well, this kid has all the heart of everyone on the roster combined.
Weighing in at 130 pounds,
Puppy thinks he's going to be able to dunk Raji over the top rope to the outside and eliminate last year's Royal Rumble winner. Can he do it? I mean, he is the underdog of CPW. I can't believe this. So this, oh my God, look at the size difference. Jesus. So Raji, again, is last year's Croaki Cabaret Royal Rumble winner. And he is telling everyone, telling the whole world, he's at the end of the month when Croaki Cabaret comes back again for 2026, he's going to win it at 2 times, become the 2-time winner. And this is, in fact, a one-on-one over-the-top rope match. I've never seen this before. This is the first time ever. Usually see 4-person over-the-top, 5, 6, 8. Never a one-on-one. This is actually quite intriguing, but look at Puppy here fighting with everything he has. Truly a David versus Goliath moment right here with the epitome of underdog of CPW is Puppy right here. Oh, my God. The size difference is just overwhelming, but Puppy is not giving up against the big biscuit, Raji, who answered the open challenge, the big biscuit challenge. And he's still, I have to give all the credit in the world to Puppy. He's still in this thing. Oh my God, he just got pancaked. Of course, we know Raji is, in fact, in the Croaki Cabaret Rumble match at the end of the month. And this is just leading up to it, the appetizer, where he thinks he's going to win it again 2 times back-to-back. Oh, my God. And Puppy gets dropped with the Oklahoma Slam again. 2nd time in the match. And the crowd is saying oh! Raji in trouble. Wow, look at that. Puppy almost getting the elimination there. But Raji was quick to get back into the ring before he got dunked out. Man, how crazy would it be if Puppy actually gets the elimination here in the first open challenge that Raji has dropped down to the whole roster? I have to hand it to him. He is fighting tooth and nail here from the bell ring against the much larger man. Oh my God, and Raji again. Oh! 3 Oklahoma slams on Puppy, completely mashing his potatoes, and now throws him. Uh-oh. And Raji looking to get, no, Puppy stays, he's still, oh. Puppy was in big trouble there, but he was able to escape. And now Raji, oh no. Uh-oh. Raji looking to end it here. Puppy's got to hang on. Puppy's got to hang on. Can he do it? He's hanging on for dear life. And Raji, and his, no! And Raji has done it with his open challenge to anyone in CPW. And you have to hand it to Puppy. He had everything going up against him. But Raji in his open challenge wins here tonight. And I'm sure we'll be seeing it again next Tuesday as he challenges anyone in CPW to try to flush him down the toilet over the top rope to the outside, because he thinks he will win the Royal Rumble 2 years in a row at the end of the month.
The following is a tables match. Making his way to the ring from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 255 pounds, Brad Victor. And his opponent, from Tacoma, Washington, Miss Alan Wade.
This is the feud that never ends. It goes on and on, my friends. Okay, well, here we go again. This is like chapter 7 between the rivalry of OG Brad Vickers versus, well, it started with OG Brad Vickers versus Jen Von Lee, but it looks like that has been put to an abrupt stop now that Jen Von Lee has joined the Blood Triangle. She's got her attention elsewhere, but that leaves OG Brad Vickers to fend off with Monica one more time here tonight in a tables match. That means someone's got to get crunched through a table. We've seen this before, but we're seeing it again. I mean, I guess at this point it's a guilty pleasure to see Evan versus Monica. And well, that is also a fair point that this is the first Croakitoad Pro Wrestling show for the new year of 2026. So if we're going to see this, we're going to see it right here in the first show of the year. So might as well. But we'll see. Usually, and to be honest with you, usually it is OG Brad Vickers that usually wins all these matches. His win-loss record is quite good when it comes to Jen and Monica. However, Monica has gotten a few sneaky wins in the past, so this one's anyone's ball game for sure. Nice single leg takedown, taking Evan down flat to the mat, and now pounding away at the side of his head. And Monica just using her Alan Wake shoes to stomp on his forehead, and now she's going to the ring apron, looking for a springboard, perhaps. Oh, she tried to go for the kick, but Evan caught it. OG Brad Vickers catching the kick. Monica going for a table. That is the objective of this match. No pinfalls, no submissions. The only way to win is to smash your opponent through a table. We could just call this a, oh no, New Year's resolution table match, I guess. Definitely a New Year's resolution for Monica to put, oh, Brad Vickers through a table, and vice versa for Brad Vickers to put Monica through a table. You can scratch that New Year's resolution off the list for 2026, that's for sure. And there's a table set up in the ring, and we're not going to be putting food on it, that's for sure. Oh, outstretched kick, catching Monica right in the face. And now, uh-oh, here comes Evan directing Monica to the side of the table. Oh no, oh no, oh! And he spine busters her through the table, crunching her through the table. And Evan will walk out with the win tonight in a very quick and decisive match in the new year of 2026, wasting no time to get things done. Apparently the monkeys in the back thought that was a bad match. Hey, anytime someone gets crunched through a table, I think it's a great match. So don't listen to them. Coming up next will be our main event of the evening. Thanks everyone for tuning in and watching tonight. Great views tonight. Main event tag team match coming up next.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall. Introducing first, from Cherry Hill, New Jersey, weighing in at 214 pounds, the International Champion, Croaki. And his partner, from Louisville, Kentucky, weighing in at 232 pounds, Grem. And accompanied by Paul Barry from San Diego, California, weighing in at 266 pounds, Change!
Oh, yes!
the Witch Doctor, Bob!
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
All right, it's main event time. Hello, everybody. Goodbye, everybody. Our last match of the event. Oh, someone's knocking at the door. Knock, knock, open up the door. It's real. Appreciate everyone hanging out tonight. If you did not get a match tonight, it was not on purpose. Believe you me, I just can't get everybody in on the show. And we've had a stacked card tonight. We've had 4-on-4s, 3-on-3s, 2-on-2s, all kinds of crap. If you didn't get a match tonight, you're guaranteed to get one next Tuesday for sure, but the chunk majority of people are confirmed for the Rumble match, and that's all that matters. Am I right or am I right? All right, tag made. Chain bringing in Wizardboz as we have another first-time ever match here. I don't think Shadow Chrono has ever teamed with Grem before. Not 2-on-2 amongst one another. And the same can be said for Wizardboz and Chain, I would say. So yet another first-time ever match in the making here. We've seen a lot of first-time evers, which is coincidentally on the first show of 2026. And Boz and Chain working together. There's not really any love-loss going on for Grem and Wizardboz. I mean, I guess they're mostly just neutral and just gearing up for the both of them to be participating in the Rumble match at the Croaki Cabaret match. So there's not really a whole lot going on there other than the fact that they're both former World Heavyweight Champions and Cassidy Ryan has the belt right now. However, on the other flip side of the match, we've got Chain and Shadow Chrono here. And this was the main event from last Tuesday's show. If you remember, it was for the international title belt that Chain had. And he lost it because it was the Merry Christmas Rumble match that Shadow Chrono won. He got a Merry Christmas gift from CPW and Croakitoad by getting a title shot. And he actually took advantage of that in the main event and beat Chain to become the new international champion. So Shadow Chrono currently with the belt around his waist. And of course, Chain would love to get the belt back around his waist. I'm sure Paul Bearer told him so. And the thing is, why waste and cash in your briefcase when you're already basically #1 contender? It'd be basically a waste. So, I mean, I'm sure that's all in Paul Bearer's strategy. Paul Bearer is a smart guy. Oh, yes. He was the real brains behind The Undertaker and Kane all those years. And there's a quick roll-up from Grem. A very awkward roll-up from Grem. The bow and arrow pinfall bridge. But still way early in the match. Grem getting shot off the ropes. Yet another first-time ever match right here. Grem versus Chain. I don't think we've ever seen this. Quick tag made. Wizardboz is now. Now we have seen this before. This is not a first time ever. Wizardboz versus Grem has gone down before in the past. Definitely two of the main event players on the CPW roster right here doing it out. Again, there's not really any kind of rivalry or heated commotion going on between these two. They're just both on neutral paths, both hoping to walk out the winner of the Rumble match at the end of the month. What was Paul Bearer doing on the ring apron? Nice move by Grem, picking Wizardboz up and dropping him with a rotating Falcon Arrow. And Grem tags out to the International Champion Shadow Chrono. Nice leg scissors takedown. But Wizardboz fires back with a spin wheel kick. Back and forth offense. Front suplex from Wizardboz, dropping Chrono into the mat. And a leg drop to the left arm of Shadow Chrono. I'm already seeing a little bit of a pattern of what other matches we'll be seeing at the Croaki Cabaret at the end of the month. I'm really looking forward to seeing Hype and Feats go at it for the TV title belt. I think that's going to be a great match, a rematch for the title belt. And I'm really curious what's going to happen with Tad Peters and his corruption against Nate and Dustin. Have they found allies in Psycho T and Jess Moxie? Is that going to be a thing? Or was tonight just a one-off? I'm really curious about that. And of course, the situation with the women's title, Lucinda picking up a win over Jen Von Lee tonight. Does that prove that she is #1 contender for Ash in the women's title now? In terms of the World Tag Team titles and the Young Lions title and the World title, those are just kind of hanging in the balance right now. Spike Ryan got a win over Patrick's Raider earlier, so that hasn't really changed much other than maybe Puppy still being #1 contender for the Young Lions title. Oh, and Grem gets clotheslined out of the ring. If that was the Rumble match, he'd be out of here, courtesy of Wizardboz. Thankfully, it was not. The World Tag Team titles held by the Titans right now. They're currently looking for a #1 contendership team to challenge them for the belts. Wizardboz, ooh, dropping Grem right over the guardrail. We're up to a 7 count. Grem is going to topple over next to Paul Bearer. Oh no. Are we going to end off our night with another count out? Are we going to end our night off with another count out the way our event started tonight? No! And Wizardboz ends our night the way it started, and that's with a freaking count out. Again, damn you, Wizardboz. Damn you, throwing Grem out of the ring. And he cannot respond to 10 count. That's it. Wizardboz and Chain walking out your winners in our main event tonight.